Job done. That's all you're getting out of me. Welcome to Jordan Morrison Racing. I love cars, motorbikes, anything with an engine. How do you guys? So, where to start with this video? Well, you know that the T5 broke down, and if you didn't know, it did break down. It's fucked, basically. So I'm down here at my mate's garage, Same Side Autos. Lee owns this place, and Lee and Liam, good mate of mine, are gonna hopefully be ripping the engine out and getting a new engine in tonight. So we're gonna time lapse it, we're gonna film the whole thing. The garage is sort of past hours now, so they're really helping us out here to get this thing in and get it back out. It actually starts up first fucking time and doesn't sound that bad, does it? It's alright. Job done, engine in, engine out. We've got the T5 started up just off the booster pack. It's probably been sat here for about 8 weeks now, been without it. So the plan is to rip that engine out. I've ordered another one, we'll drop the engine in. And yeah, this will be my first time actually doing an engine drop. Although it's not modified or anything, it's another thing to vlog. So let's see how it goes, but it sounds awful. Right, so T5's on the ramp, as you can tell. Engine's coming out, old engine is going back in, if that makes sense. Basically, we're dropping the engine because it's fucked, and I got a second-hand engine, and good friend here, Liam, if you look at his toolbox, it explains a lot. My good friend here, Liam, yeah, he's going to be dropping it in with Lee, aren't you?
We definitely are.
Yeah. What do you reckon time-wise for dropping it in?
About 5 hours max, I'd say, back up running on the ramp.
So out and back in, and what's the sort of plan of action now? So we're going to drop all the oil.
Get the oil out, we'll get the wheels off, then we'll start dropping the subframe down, we'll get the coolant out of it, and then we'll take it from there really.
Sweet.
Get everything disconnected on the top, wire and loom and coolant hoses and that, and then see where we're at from there.
Yeah, I've never dropped the engine out before of a vehicle, so this will be an interesting one. So we'll just try and document the main stages because I'm not going to try and film everything. So first I need to get my blue marigolds on.
Just like this. Should be alright. Get out the Hulk.
Job done. That's all you're getting out of me.
Slide your... Can you slide it back towards you? A bit there like that.
Just the awkward position now. We'll do it.
Drop that down.
Just notice that Liam actually knows what he's doing.
It's all just
Winging it.
yeah, that's it. It's all going well so far.
We've undone subframe, dropped all the oil out, coolant, gearbox oil a lot, and now we're just undoing all the ancillaries, pretty much any little bits on top so that the engine is then going to drop out from underneath. Probably teaching people to suck eggs, but the engine doesn't come up, the engine goes down. That's right, isn't it?
Aye.
See?
Now the bottom.
I know what I'm doing. This is like my level undo a battery. That's as advanced as you're getting. Done.
A minter.
Minter. When this baby's finished, that's caused me endless sleepless nights. What, this is our bands. Oh! Oh, that hurt.
Walk away and count to 10.
Ah, fucking hell, that well hurt. Right, putting up with me, so he's doing a good job. Where are we up to pretty much now?
So everything's disconnected off the engine now. Just a couple of wires on the top to remove out of the way. A couple of coolant pipes to take off, and then we get a pallet underneath it, and then let's get it dropped out.
Subframe's off, all the ancillaries are off. Just drive shafts out next, pretty much.
Yeah, drive shafts out.
Engine drop down. We'll have a look.
We'll get it swapped over onto the new one.
Happy days.
Dolly underneath.
Give him a little chuck, is it? I got scared.
Don't worry, go on.
Ready?
It's gonna go up again.
Not scared.
Right.
Satisfying enough of you.
See where that is there?
Yeah.
So where your hand is there now to the left, you're that like little upside down L shape. Down a bit. Down, yeah, there. Underneath there is a bolt.
Underneath there?
Yeah. See it?
Fucking hell. Me now.
Come on.
Right, ready to route.
Right, so what you need to do is now, you need to throw a pair of balls. Yeah. Press the button. Right. Don't stop until I tell you to.
Right. Up.
We'll get it all built up on here now. Yeah. Get it back on there. 1, 2, 3.
He's no fucking help, is he? Just because you can probably pick this up with one hand there. What's that, same engine? So that's a good start. Right guys, while Liam's grafting away, I'll just give you an update. Basically, engine's dropped out. This is the old engine. Believe it or not, this is a new engine, which obviously is not new. But this one we believe is running properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to change clutch and flywheel, because that's pretty much done about 1,000 miles on this engine. Whereas as you can see with that one, that's knackered. Everything's identical except for the turbo. So we've not worked out how we're going to get through that yet, but we'll somehow cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we, Liam?
Yeah, we'll sort that out, not an issue.
It's that easy.
Worry about that when we have to, don't we?
I ain't got a clue. But basically, any nice new bits that were on my engine, we're changing for this engine. Before it goes in, we're going to put all that back together on here, and then that's going to hopefully go up. And that's basically where we're at. There's not much I can really do. I'd rather him do all this technical stuff right now. All I'm good is with a hammer and undoing bolts. What have we changed now? Pretty much glow plugs.
Time belt water pump.
Time belt water pump.
I'll do the dual mass and clutch now.
Dual mass and clutch.
And then pretty much everything is just a swap over of the alternator.
Swap over. We put what looks like a newer one on for the alternator. Tandem pump gasket lock, and then we're ready to go, aren't we? I think.
Ready to get back on the pallet and get back in. Put the other one on. Install it.
You will be saying that literally when it goes past 12 o'clock. What am I actually doing? Right, just an update guys, because it is now midnight and as you can tell, it's pretty bloody dark now. We come here about 6 o'clock, we didn't get started till about 8 o'clock, so 4 hours. In that time, we've took the old engine out, we've basically stripped that down of the good parts such as cam belt, because that was changed not long ago, clutch, flywheel, tandem pump gasket was new. So we've basically took all the old bits off the old engine and put them onto the old new engine, if that makes sense. From there we then took the gearbox off and then put that on the engine. Now the engine's in, we're just fitting the ancillaries. It's 12 o'clock, we've done that in 4 hours, not bad at all, considering that we've been talking, having a laugh, filming as well.
You've been here now 5 minutes looking for a socket.
Don't you start on the camera when you've just got on it and I've been doing all the work. Now. You've not done anything, mate.
You're just putting your one bit that you've took off all night back on.
I know, yeah. That's it, mate. I'm still struggling with this. Right, guys, just an update. So basically, within 5 hours, we took the old engine out. We've changed loads of things. We put them on the new engine. Old engine's over here, just sat here feeling sorry for itself, as you can see. Lots of T5 parts available there if anyone needs anything for their engine, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's see what happens.
Give it a couple of ignitions, yeah? Alright, let's give it a whizzle.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Think guys?
Yeah. Runs, doesn't it?
Fucking runs. But unfortunately, we're going to call it a night because we've got our first problem, which is always solvable. But basically, as you can see, it's just leaking coolant everywhere, and what there is a steel coolant pipe, is that correct? And it's all corroded. And because we've just loaded it up with water now, we're just going to top up all the fluids. It's now shown where the leak is. The pipe's not fixable, so what we're going to have to do is get a new one, hopefully tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're a bit gutted really because this was ready for driving out. It did turn over first time, no issues, but I'd say good result really, you know, all in all. It could be worse, it could not start. So, bit gutted, but shit happens, eh? So, hopefully, we'll get it driving out at some point. See you in a bit. Bye, bye, bye.